Hi guys, I'm Monkey and this is War Thunder. Today we look at the American tanks. Today M4 Sherman, the Tier 2 tank. So it's a Tier 2 battle rating of 3.7, a 30.6 ton tank, so mid-range, it's not too light, not too heavy. Engine power of 400 horsepower at 2,400 RPM with a maximum speed of 38 km an hour. So it's not quick, but it's not a slouch either. Maximum inclination of 41 degrees climb, so you can get up the side of hills, and with the vertical guidance of -10 degrees you can poke up the top quite nicely on ridges and side of hills and go hull down quite nicely, and it sticks up by 25 degrees, so it's not too bad. And then turret rotation speed of 24 degrees a second, so you could get yourself in trouble and get out quite nicely, and quite versatile in the battlefield. Take cover and just not be flanked too easily, and a reload rate of 5.3 seconds. So it's not gonna. You can outgun quite a lot of big heavy tanks. Look at the gun. It's a 75mm M3 cannon with 97 ammunition. That's a big old load there. You haven't got to take all of them. I don't take all my ammunition. I just take about half of that. I just don't even get through that lot, to tell you the truth. So look what we've got. We've got the start off the M72 shot armour piercing shell. 10 metres, it does an 88mm penetration. After 2,000 metres, it does 42mm penetration. Moving on to the M48 shell, it's the high explosive shell. Does penetrates 8mm across the board. So I just use it against like AI targets, like artillery, if there's anything like that in there. So it's not much good for anything else, or taken out. Armoured cars like the M16 if you're in arcade mode. Moving on to the M61 shot, which is APCBC, armour piercing composite ballistic cap shell, which penetrates at 10 metres at 93mm, all the way up to 2,000 metres at 47mm. So it's more effective both ways in the M72 shot because it explodes inside, high penetration, and it's ballistic cap, so more likely to penetrate. So I've gone with it. I just have all that loaded, and that's it. Just the M61, job done. Happy days. Right, let's look at the armour. Look at the tank. It's got my decals on there. Good. Do like that. Best one they got. Nice looking tank overall. Well modelled. Apart from these armour plates here and here, we'll just show you ammo rack. Let's have a look at the armour. So, start from the front. The cast armour with 88mm there on the sides. And you go to 76 on there, so I think that's added on to that. So there's quite a chunky old bit there. Now you've got your gun mantlet of 50mm across there. So you're vulnerable. Well, your turret's not very vulnerable really, so from the sides. From the front it's fine. Over here, so 50mm on the front here. Goes to 83 because of the slope. Slope to 56 degrees. And these bits here, all 50mm. And this front bit here is 50mm there, but it's 56 degrees there. So it's exactly the same, but it's just because you're lower down, a little bit less. But it's nicely sloped anyway for Tier 2. And the front there, you've got another 51mm on the front there, so don't be shooting it there because you're not going to penetrate. And the lower glaciers, the same again, but it's very well sloped there, so it's up 91mm. Look at the side. The turret's not as tough on the side. 50mm on the side is pretty flat there, so you can take a shot on the side. So aim for the badge, and then you've got 38mm of bang on square on it there. So you're pretty vulnerable. The sides are pretty vulnerable. If you get square onto the sides, then you're pretty vulnerable. And the other plates add another 25mm to it. So it's yeah, 38mm on the side is, so it's all flat. So it's all pretty square on. Don't get your sides shot at, basically. Rear of the thing, 50mm on the back of the turret, and it's pretty flat again, very slightly rolled the top there, but they're square there, and around same all round here is all square again. And the top of the turret is we've got the 12.7s there, so if it gets above you, they're going for you, taking your engine out, no problem. Rear of the tank, 38 again, and it's not really sloped, so it's pretty flat, so pretty vulnerable there. So you have to keep your front on if you can, And on the side here, you got your two patches again, extra 25mm there and there, but they're, like I say, they're target points. So we look at the internals. Here you go. So there's your ammo there, and on the side down below. And you look around the other side. There's a patch, and there's the ammo. So careful, keep them hidden. But actually, it's quite good to have the patches on there because you can see where you're vulnerable to. So transmission in the front here with your machine gunner, your driver, loader, gunner, and commander. And there's your gun. And at the back there's more ammo in the middle of it all, so there's quite a lot of ammo. So you shoot from the front, both cheeks, and in the centre, and you're gonna might get ammo shot if you're lucky. Goes right round. Look, lots of ammo in this tank, so I tend to take half the amount of ammo, and it cuts it all down and makes you a bit safer. So you've got there your radio station, cannon breech is quite a big old bugger as well, so your gun gets taken out quite a bit. And then you've got your fuel tank, which is, well, anywhere in the lower quarter, rear quarter, you're going to get caught on fire basically. At the back, there's your radiator and your engine. So like I say, if you get shot from the back, your engine's gone. Shot from the top, off a ridge or something, engine gone. And there's fuel tank, and more ammo. Happy days. But overall I think it's a good little tank. And it also looks good. Right, so there we go. Realistic mode on Kursk. So Sherman on Kursk. Looks like a realistic, but anyhow, off your trundle. Big old map. So this tank's quite good speed, so off you go. So it's pretty good. Good for this sort of thing anyway. And the fast reload rate on this, and 97 shells. I've taken all the shells for this one because there's lots of target-rich environment. With lots of AI to shoot at. A bit of a while if you actually see anything, I reckon. Now there's M4 Sherman. American design, American build. Designed in 1940. Been in American service since 1942 up until 1955, I do believe. And it's a bit of various different forms and not ACA, everything else. All like the M4 Sherman though. It's good tank. And in other countries from 1945 up until now. So they're still going like places like Israel, and they've got like Easy 8s and stuff like that up there. Hope a few targets. Have a look, see what we can find. Artillery and all sorts over there. We've got so many shells you can actually afford to take a few pot shots and try and get lucky basically. Not lucky there though, are you? No. Now we've got artillery for this as well, so that's good. No, just missed that. We can't see what I'm shooting at because the trees are in the way. Those are designed by the US Army Ordnance Department back in 1940. Loads built, also 49,234 of them built, all different variants. Look at there, a good medium tank, all-round tank. They reckon they've done a ballistic test against a Panther in one of the later variants, and they reckon it's more efficient for how long it takes to make it and how much it costs to what you get out of it. Or just was that BT7 AI shot, but everything's a bit far away at the minute. I don't bother shooting it. When it says medium tank next to it, I don't bother shooting it because it's so far away. You just get lucky. Oh, straight through the middle of him. Look, set him on fire. Just leave him alone. There's another tank there. There's just shooting, so you know, just sit back here. If you get too close to these AIs, the artillery will kill you anyway. So, yep, straight to the side of his turret and kill one of his crew. Only 3 left. Hits him again. Oh, doesn't do anything. Bounce to the side armour. Just getting lucky here. Yeah, straight through again. Just kill everything. He's gone. Did I get a kill assist for that? I think I've missed out that one. On the BT7. Missed completely. Can't be far off. A bit of a good for practicing your aim as well, these AI tanks. Oh, look at that, straight up. Nice. Thank you. Get a few extra points for it as well. Oh, blimey. Getting good at this. There's our first actual player over there. Can we hit him? Oh, look at that. Straight in his road wheels. That'll annoy him, scratch his paint. Missed again. So just offset a bit, do a bit of adjustment. Oh, straight in his front armour. Not going to do anything at this range. Oh, took his hit in the tracks. He's started moving, so I'll adjust for that. Right, his other side. That's really annoying him now. It's look. How are you doing that? Nothing worse than getting shot from distance like that. They can't work out how. This gun's really accurate like that. It goes where you want it to go. It doesn't deviate all over the place like the Russian tanks do. Yes, thank you very much. First player kill. Straight in the ammo rack. He's toasted. They don't really shoot that to distance, but sod it. Might as well. Where's that one going? I see him now. Oh, just missed him, look. So just again. See if we can't shoot this guy. Oh, I've got more. Up there. Not gonna hit. Ugh. Touch more up then. I find this M4 Sherman, this sitting over the camera doesn't actually deviate that much. It's shot, so it goes back basically back where you pinged it again. Oh, his road walls again. He's going to start shifting again. If he's moving though, he's not shooting. You're missing him. He does us a favour. And that guy over there, trying to get that Shafi over there next to him. Oh, guy M24 Shafi, yeah, he's can now move in and try and finish him off, and I've got him distracted. I'll keep hitting him. It doesn't need, I've just killed him. Thank you very much. Second kill. Guy over there, look, he's disappeared again. So medium tank artillery over there. Can we get the artillery? Get lucky again? Nowhere near. No idea where they went. I'll leave that alone. It's going somewhere near it. Not too sure where. Yes, this must be. So a good versatile tank. Nicely, easily produced. Easily repaired as well. They reckon that they used to catch fire a lot, and they're called them Tommy cookers in the war, but it wasn't actually the case. They didn't actually catch fire that much. All it was in the late war, when the Germans were retreating, they used to shoot the crap out of them. Anything they hit and disabled, they'd make sure they killed it, just so they couldn't repair it anymore. So they just stopped them. Otherwise, the Americans up behind them. Oh, get assist there. Americans up behind them, and then they repair the tanks, and they're back in the fight again. A bit like the Abrahams of today. You have to completely destroy it to get the kill. Otherwise, they'll come back and put a new engine in it, put a new turret back on it. Job done. Use all the spare parts and just get it going again. Easily maintained, unlike the German tanks. A good, reliable machine. Not the biggest gun, not the toughest tank, but there's plenty of them. Just like the T-34. It wasn't the best tank in the world, but it was good enough, and there was plenty of them. This guy's on the move, so we take some speculative shots at him. So we can't get lucky. That's nowhere near. Off a touch. There we go. Lead it a little bit more. Shoot. No. Well, good. Too far away for artillery. There's plenty of planes up there now. I think they're AIs. The Sturmviks flying over here, they're all AI, look. Go for that. M4 Sherman's getting close, you can see his name now. And M3A1, there's Stuart over there. Keep an eye on them guys. Like I say, this match is getting huge. You can always get a bit to yourself. Shot to him. Oh, just he must be behind that ridge, I reckon. A little friend over here, looks, we've got a shot to him. Number 5. I don't bother with that range, I just count the little lines. We're going to take both his crew out. There's 2 crew left on that guy, so he's taking his gunner and his loader out. Or was it commander and loader? Oh, I forget. It looks like the premium one anyway. Shot another shot to him. And really, that tank's wrecked now, it's pretty much useless. He's got to go and repair and revive his crew and everything else. So he's out of the game for a little while. I'll keep assisting that guy anyway, so he's gone. Toasty toast. Happy days, keep pushing forward. And, I think even the AI is starting to disappear now. There's this guy over here. Keep an eye on him. Can you see him? He's behind that ridge. They keep popping over the ridge, and they're not going to win like that, I'm afraid. being purely defensive, you've got to push forward in this map. There he is. Where's that? It's also M13 half track. And the aircraft. And that Dauntless is trying to harass the crap out of him, what looks of it. Just can't quite see him. Just below that ridgeline. Just past that flaming tank. It's always good to see. Oh, A20 up top there. Oh, just missed him. Well, probably a mile off now, me, but it looked pretty good, didn't it? Nice and close. Oh, and again, no. So let's see about this tank. We've got 97 shells. I've only shot half my shells so far, and everything's pretty much dead. All the AI's gone. So everything's on fire. And they've got anti-aircraft over there. That tank destroyer. Anti-aircraft on that side. We can see him. Those things are quick though, so I can't actually. Would never hit that in a million years from this distance. There's plenty of planes flying around. I've got that guy come again. So if he doesn't see me, he doesn't see me. He's shooting at someone else. That's good. You keep flying that way and leave me alone. M16, here he is. And the aircraft still got been pushing away now. Where is he? Behind that tree. I think someone's spotting him from there. Look, there he is. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. It's just a bit too quick for my tracking and my skills. Never good. Oh, let's go to the one up hill again. Look. So we've got open ground now. It's a bit dodgy. We've got plenty of bombers up there. There he is. Shoot with the move. Shoot with the move. No. He's gone. He's dead. I think he just died. And the Avengers took him out. He's got a double strike. Yeah, good lad. Well done. He's going down now though. We've got an A20J, Unkers 88, and F6F Hellcat. Not good. And someone shoot the crap out of me. And that was him. There we go, a bit too close to the ground in the sunshine. And Stuke had gone down. All thanks to me because he's baited him into it. Unkers coming around, he's got plenty of bombs, so just keep out the way of him. Oh, there's loads of them. They're probably all bombed out already, they're trying to go up to base now, hopefully. Let's think about realistic, they don't get reloads. So they're all going back now. All they're going to fly off that poor old buffalo. Probably going to get all toasting. Anyway, it's heading for the enemy base now. We've crossed the plains, as they say. Back into the trees again. There's a locust. Oh, he's decided to stop us capping a kit. So we'll get shot into him. Yes, thank you very much. Just ruin his day, shall we? We've got across there, we're going for his ammo and take his crew out. Oh, his ammo and took his crew. And take him out for that. Destroyed straight for the side of him, look, both out the other side. And killed his crew. That's him gone. That's and we carry on capping. Great. And here comes the Hellcat again. Oh, God, look at that. He's got an R5 and I completely fluffed that shot. I was so close to hitting him then. If I'd have shot a second earlier, I'd have been alright. I'd have got him, I reckon. And here comes the... Oh, how did I miss that? What a nightmare. And they're all just harassing him on the battlefield now. No? I must be out of bombs because I should be so dead now. Just taught me artillery to shoot. You haven't actually fired an artillery yet to shoot at that. Never been close enough to anything. Just been sniping with a Sherman. It's quite unusual. Not really a sniping sort of tank. It's normally get in with a bit of teamwork and get around the side of people. With a bit of speed. There's a guy over there. He's not really into coming over that ridge. Don't blame him really, because there's 3 of us here, 4 of us now I think. 4 people over here and a couple of just walking coming in. And he's got we're capping the A point. So he's got to come and see us. Because he's been set on fire. He's in trouble. And he's dead. Excellent. One less bomb to worry about. There's a Stuart, so I'm not really worried about the Stuart too much, unless he hits me in the side at point blank range, I'll drop some artillery on his head. That'll sort him out.
Roger that. Confirming fire.
That'll really wind him up, wouldn't it? Hopefully if we either pull back or push forward, get out of the way of artillery. First bomb hits him, get a hit, or close one anyway, cause some damage to him. Till he dies and turns another one. He's stopping still by the looks of it, or he's trying to buzz around a bit. Yeah, the rest of our team's closing in on him. Oh, hit him again, that's 3 times. One artillery strike, that's pretty bad. Who's that guy there? That's that F6F still, the Hellcat. He's still flying around with his dodgy engine. Oh, he's staying up. Oh, no, shelled nowhere near. By the time I get on target with the big cannon, there's already gone. The quick little planes, them. Pretty efficient too, they've got their 650 cals on the front. If you're in like a light tank, you can do some serious damage against light tanks and stuff like that. Get from the top, get a good angle of attack, and shoot for the top armour. You can probably penetrate most tanks, probably do me some damage. And I think that's the game with Captain. I think they're all dead. Yes, we've won. Happy days. Nice. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And thanks for watching. And thanks for subscribing. And I'll see you next time.